Hi, I'm Jonathan from 12 Media Pop, and we're here with Hudson Leick, best known for her role as villainous revenge-seeking character Callisto from Xena, Warrior Princess. So how are you today?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Yeah.
Yep, excited. So thanks for joining us in Adelaide Oz Comic Con 2016, and I have to say that watching the Xena TV series has become one of my favourite childhood memories, and big thanks to you for attributing to that. Definitely, because, all the rage.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. How are you finding Adelaide, the city of churches?
Well, I haven't seen really that many churches yet. We haven't seen a lot. I mean, the thing about traveling is we don't get a lot of time to travel, so I haven't seen Adelaide that much. Just, I'm in love with your market. I love your food markets.
Oh,
they're so amazing. And every restaurant I've gone to so far is really actually quite delicious. Yeah. You do have better food though, and more concise. Like you have better food. We have great food some places, but you have to like search for it. Here it's like it's more consistent and it's much smaller. I mean, you would think with like 20 million people there would be more places that were like it is here.
So is this your first time in Australia?
No? It's my third. Although I did date an Australian once.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, I did. Just so I just want to make that clear. Although I never came to this country to visit him, although I did see him in Perth for the first time in 20 years.
20 years. Was that just
20 years.
last weekend?
That was.
Ooh. And how did that go, if you don't mind me asking?
You're like, just between us and everyone. It was lovely. I mean, 20 years is a long time, but it's amazing how when you see someone, I mean, we change and we have wrinkles and we're older, but I think once you love someone, that love never goes away. It's always there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are so different than we are now because it's my third time here and I've done conventions in England. Americans, just because we speak the same language and we all have funny accents, all of us, our cultures are really, really different. Really different.
Yeah,
like you guys are really polite. Now you may not think you're polite, but to us you're polite. Like we have cocktail parties and like no one will talk to you. And I'll be like, do they not like me? And they're like, no, they just don't want to bother you. Well, it's not that way in the States. People are like, hi, hi. Like it's more or when I'm on stage, like Americans don't need mics. They will just start shouting at you. And it's not rude, it's just fun. Like we're just having fun. While here it would be considered like, that's very it's different.
Yeah, we know, we try to be a little bit more polite.
Yeah. No, we don't have that issue.
Before you began acting, you were a model. How do you think this helped you over your acting career?
I started traveling really young, at the age of 18. As soon as I graduated high school, I went to Japan to model. So it broadened my awareness right away. And I wasn't from a big city, so traveling to Osaka, Japan when you're 18 right out of high school was like in a completely different, you can't even read the street signs.
Nice.
So it was overwhelming and amazing and really exciting. But I was such a terrible model because I was I was very overdramatic, and models have to be like very subtle. Yeah. And I couldn't I was like so I think I was meant to be like a comic book actress. I think that was
definitely
how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, we'll get all that energy out there, you gotta put it somewhere, right? Can you tell me a bit about the Healing Heart Yoga Center you helped launch?
It actually came about, I started taking teachers training in yoga just for myself. I never had any intention of teaching other people. I just wanted to learn more about my body and I wanted to learn more about myself. And actually when I was filming Xena, I have some really, really dear friends that were stunt people for Xena. And one of them ran, he still does, he runs the biggest martial artist community in New Zealand. And he was doing something called a Warrior's Retreat. And as his friend, he's like, I want you to come. Just come, just because, he and his wife, I was very close to him and his wife. So I went, and then one day he came up to me and he said, you're teaching yoga outside today. And I was like, I don't teach yoga. And he's like, you are today. Go outside, there's people waiting. You see them all there, they're waiting for you. Wow. So that was my first class, and I loved it. I really loved it. Yeah, I didn't think I was qualified, and I didn't think I knew what I was doing, but it came very easy to me. So that was how it first started.
Now, I've got some fan questions here from some hardcore fans.
Okay.
You ready? This question is from Jim from Adelaide. He asks, your character Callisto in Xena was strong and powerful. Do you think that she therefore promoted a good image towards women?
I would say the show itself, to have a female warrior that led an army because I led an army, is somehow good for society in a sideways way.
Yeah.
The fact that I did it in or my character did it in such a horrific way is not positive if it's male or female.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's a strong group of women on the show,
Definitely.
and we're not ruled by men or dependent upon men.
Yeah.
Yes, that aspect. Yes.
Well, yeah, definitely that aspect. Okay, and this question is from me, who's definitely the biggest fan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Due to Xena's past treacherous actions against Callisto's family, did you feel that her cause was just to pursue Xena, and do you believe it was disappointing that she didn't get her revenge?
Have you waited a long time for this answer?
A little bit. I was like, why?
I feel that way when the rocks fall. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why don't I ever get to kill her?
I know. Like, you
because
try so hard.
I do, and oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Exactly. How could you
god.
not? You could just be like dead.
Exactly.
Yeah. What
She's
kind of
a
guy could just
stupid
kill her?
god. Exactly. Someone who doesn't, not the lead of the show.
Okay, so thanks for joining us here, Hudson. And before we go, I have one more question that I have to ask everyone I meet. Out of all the food available in the world, what would be your most favorite dish?
I love that question. My most favorite dish. I like so many things. I think, although I've eaten too much of it since I've been here, I probably would say sushi is my favorite food. Like really, like you guys and New Zealand, and of course Japan.
Of course.
Makes the best sushi. Really, really good sushi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope we see you at future conventions.
Awesome.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
No worries. And catch you guys later.
Yay. Bye.
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 Thanks.